welcome to the flip side, guys. we were just talking about, okay, so that's my dad, and we were just having a conversation. Apparently, my great-grandma's name is Beatrice, and I had no idea. I've been alive for 18 years, and she's always been my great-grandma, and I've never known her actual name. Like, I usually call her Nanny. That's what we call her. And apparently, and everyone else calls her B. That's how she signs everything that I've seen. And, excuse me, her name is Beatrice.
I call her Steven.
And so, I was like, okay, so, and then the other thing is that I had a grandpa who, whenever we'd walk in, would say, "Hey there." And so I called him Grandpa Hey There for most of my life. So I'm trying to, I didn't even know he had another name. I just thought it was Grandpa Hey There. So I'm trying to think right now, is there anyone else in my family that I don't know their real names? Which is kind of a hard thing to think about because you think you know their name before you realize you don't. Like, I don't know, is your name actually Tom?
A lot of our family is in the witness protection program.
Okay, so my grandma, B, I won't say her last name. I did in the last video, and we had to reshoot it because I said her last name. She apparently has... she has a bit of a paranoia. So on all her, mail and magazines, if she gives her magazines to anyone, she shreds all her mail, first of all. All of her mail, when she's done with it, she doesn't just throw it away. She shreds it all. And she'll rip off her last name off of, documents and stuff that she gets. Oh, I just,
And address.
And address. She'll rip it all off because... She's afraid that somebody is going to find her name, her full name, and steal her identity. Which I guess is a valid fear. I mean, you should be kind of afraid of people stealing your identity. But it's just funny. I mean, she's 85, and
we love her.
We love her to death, but she's just kind of silly sometimes, and she's great though. But we did just get a very good laugh about kind of talking about how she shreds her mail and tears her name off things. Grandma, if you're watching this, we love you. I doubt you're watching it. I mean, I don't even know if you know how to get to this. So probably not. But if somebody shows it to you, I love you. And so does my dad.
I love you. I don't think she's going to be watching it because she's not technologically, sophisticated in that way. I went over to her house the other day and I was helping her with the television set, and I asked her where her remote is for her TV, and she said it's over there in a drawer. I said, "Well, why do you have it in a drawer?" She said, "I don't want it to start a fire."
Did she really say this?
That's not true.
Oh, why'd you have to say it wasn't true? That would have been so funny. Oh, I have a great family. Alright, I'm gonna go. Don't steal my grandma's identity, okay? Please, she's very careful. Except one time, the way I found out that she shreds her mail is during election season here in America. Me and my dad went to get her mail for her. You remember this?
Mm-hmm.
And she's a hard-time Democrat. She's the only one in our family. The rest of us are all Republicans, so we give her a bad time about it all the time. And so what I did is I took all the Democrat waivers and special flyers and stuff, and I threw them in the trash in her mail room before we gave it to her, just to mess with her. And the first thing, we walk into her house, and the first thing my dad says is, oh, Jake threw away your Democratic stuff. He rats me out as soon as we walk in the door. And so that's when I find out that she wasn't mad, but she couldn't care less about the Democratic stuff. But it's the fact that I threw away mail with her name on it that got to her. So that's how I figured it out. And apparently your name's Beatrice. I mean, who knew? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. And we will see you guys
On the flip side.